Trump's support for Hindus of Bangladesh would be ringing alarm bells in Bangladesh. Is this going to stop the Jamatis from carrying out all their brutal attacks on the Hindus? I don't know, but certainly it's a message for the army of the Bangladesh. Fix it or else. Or else what, you might ask? Well, Trump is going to clean up the house. In fact, as soon as the results are announced, there is going to be an interim team in place, and this interim team can effect changes in Bangladesh, whether they like it or not. So things are coming down the pipeline very fast. So to the existing motley government that is sort of administering Bangladesh, you may want to take care of a few urgent things. For example, number one, rescind all those resignation letters you forced out of the Hindu faculty, professors, government officials, and so on. That has no place. If you don't do it, I mean, people who are watching this video, please send in by way of comments on those who have not rejoined public service, because I would like to take it up as an issue, and we will try to highlight this in Washington, D.C. Number one. Number two, banks. What is going on with the banks? There's no money to give to the people. What are you going to do about it? Where did this problem come from? After all, Yunus is a banker. What the heck are you doing? Third, we have other problems such as dependence on India for simple things. You don't have eggs. You need cattle to be smuggled in from India. You need everything. What happened? Well, it turns out that Bangladesh cannot keep its livestock. It looks like it eats its chicken, it eats its beef, buffaloes, bulls, cows, whatever they get, and it also eats all its sheep. Can't you even control this? This is disgusting. You depend on India for so much, and yet you hate India and Hindus. What's wrong with you guys? Also, you owe more than $1 billion in unpaid electric bills. When are you going to pay that? Do you have any money? All sorts of problems buffeting Bangladesh, and I don't know why United States had to go in and break this pottery barn, and now they are stuck with it. Usually what US will do is they'll make a mess and then they'll just get out of it, leaving that country to fend for itself. Iraq is a shining example of that. Afghanistan is another example of that. Now Bangladesh is also headed that way. As if all these problems are not enough, you also are dealing with a population problem. There are so many of you that if you don't get sunk by climate change, you are going to be sunk by the number of people standing on the ground. Population control is something that needs to be really implemented on a war footing in Bangladesh, because the size of the country just cannot support the population and the rate at which it's growing. Something needs to be done on that also. I hope all these things are taken into cognizance by the country, which hopes to bring in a revolution. What revolution? First, you need to start doing some basics right.